it that you always end up so far ahead of me on the carpool line?
Well, for starters, I don't stop and get a strawberry big gulp on the way.
Hey, I'm gulping for 2 now. And besides, I figure if I'm going to throw up in their bathroom, the least I can do is buy something.
Carol, it's that kind of thoughtfulness that makes me proud to be your best friend.
Marilyn, what's with the raincoat?
I went to an aerobics class.
Why? We already have husbands.
I didn't go in. I couldn't. Let me ask you a question. Who wears this crap?
Didn't their mothers ever teach them to pull that thing out?
I'm just afraid this thing's gonna be lost in there forever. My hemorrhoids are screaming, pick a side, boys, pick a side.
You better be careful or somebody's going to walk right up to you with a credit card and go,
Why are we the only 2 mothers that understand this?
Hey, we're honest. We admit we're real women with real children.
And real bodies. Can you do this?
Oh. I used to.
You will again.
Here they come. Ladies, start your engines.
Mom, I'm hungry. I'm bored. He did it. That's not fair. He started it. She touched me. Yeah, right. Mom, I'm hungry. We're hungry.
Hun, you look tired. What's for dinner?
Breakfast is ready.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Did you check my math homework?
Yes, and don't leave it on the kitchen counter.
Isn't my homework.
And it must be Adam's.
Adam doesn't do his homework.
Casey, don't be too hard on him. It's only his first year in the 10th grade. Adam, why aren't you wearing a shirt?
Why do you think, Mom?
You know, Adam, being your mother's like watching Jeopardy every night. After a while, I start to think maybe I am stupid.
My black t-shirt's in the laundry.
That's because when I bought it, it was a gray t-shirt.
Not that one. The one with Oswald on it.
He's going through a dark period, Mom.
Here.
I have got to run, guys. I am late this morning. I'll see you tonight. Have a nice day.
Jack, honey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I hit the snooze alarm once this morning, so I woke Casey 5 minutes late.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm getting her dressed while I'm getting me dressed. While I'm getting their breakfast, making them lunch, do a load of laundry, feed the cat, French braid her hair, give the dog a flea pill, frost the cupcakes, dry shave my armpits, put the bills in the mailbox, grab the library book, set the timer on the sprinkler, put a chicken in the crock pot, do a little breast check, turn off Mr. Rogers, grab their books, grab my books, get in the car, get in the car, get in the car! And you get up and go to work. How do you do that?
You just have to pace yourself. Look, I'll tell you what. I will take care of dinner tonight.
Don't forget the ketchup packets.
Have I ever?
Have a nice day.
Daddy?
You too.
Did you drop this?
It looks like it's been through the wash.
Maybe it's my homework.
Adam, you don't do your homework.
It's hard to read, but I can make out the words principal, conference, and tomorrow's date. Adam.
Mom, I'm innocent. I don't know anything about this.
He probably doesn't even know tomorrow's date.
I take her with you when I go to the principal's office.
Casey, did you brush your teeth?
Today?
I don't believe this. What's the matter with you two? Do you think I say these things just to hear myself talk?
What's the matter with you two? Do you think I say these things just to hear myself talk?
Mom, Danny wasn't playing fair. He always cheats.
How do you cheat in a burping contest?
It's not cheating. It's not burping either.
God, I hope this one's a girl. Where do you guys come up with ideas like this anyway?
Hey, Dad, I won!
All right, yeah. Way to go, buddy. Oh, hey, cheer up, sport. Can still spit farther than he can. Oh, do you know that there is a glow about you this morning? Huh?
I'm a little flushed from hanging over the toilet bowl.
Honey, 5 more months, the whole thing will be over.
Mom, did you pack me an extra lunch today?
Is it Feed the Homeless Week again?
It was never Feed the Homeless Week. He wants to buy a new baseball glove. He sells the extra lunch. I'm 7 years old. If I want to buy myself a new baseball glove, I should buy it myself.
What happened to the old baseball glove?
I sold it.
Good. Now take the profits and buy yourself lunch for the rest of the week.
Snitch! Cheater! Take that back! You first!
Knock it off. Knock it off! And I mean that in the most constructive and supportive way a mother possibly could.
Hon, have you booked my hotel for tomorrow night?
Am I the best travel agent you ever married or what?
Yeah, what do you got?
Motel 6 in Stockton.
That's the best you could do?
It was good enough to get me pregnant.
If you're going to pretend to watch the television, it helps to turn it on.
Hi, Mom. We finished our homework.
What's this, extra credit? Come here, Adam. Ow. Come here. Adam, I'm telling you this because I'm your mother and because I love you. I'm a child of the 60s. I was at Woodstock, naked. There is no way for you to rebel that I haven't already tried. I have done it all. I know it all. And I'm always going to catch your little butt.
What did I do?
I don't know. But I'll find that out from the principal in the morning.
What, you mean the note? It can't be mine. Tiffany reminded me. I ditched school yesterday.
Oh, don't I feel foolish?
Hi, Marilyn. Do you have any children's Tylenol? Danny has a little fever.
Sure, it's upstairs. I'll get it.
Oh, no rush. I'm not going to give it to him till after dinner. They're so good when they're sick.
Carol.
You know I'm right. I'm not advocating danger. I'm saying push it back a little. But you give it too soon, they're just going to perk up and start whining about how bad they feel. So what's new?
Besides the large hickey on Adam's neck.
I don't want to hear about it. Right now, my biggest worry is how to wean them off of Spider-Man underwear.
Well, maybe this next one will be a girl.
As long as it's healthy, I don't care what it is.
Oh, yes, you do. You want a child with all X chromosomes this time. It makes a difference. It really does. You know, when Adam was little, he'd go to a drawer, open the drawer, put his hand in the drawer, slam it, scream, come to me for comfort. Then go back to the drawer, put his hand in the drawer, slam it. Do you get it? Do you get it? It's going to hurt every time.
You know, Blake and Danny did the same thing.
Casey's 7, she's never done it. Trust me, you want a child with all X chromosomes.
What I want is to drop this sucker. And to hell with the natural experience. Last time I went 8 hours before I grabbed that doctor and screamed, "I'll take any drug you give me." And let me tell you, that epidural was better than the sex that got me there.
You know, Carol, there's only one way to eliminate those problems.
Yeah, I know, but they're such happy puppies when they get it.
Nope,
yo, 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 yo. Hey, honey, you want that shelf built now? Yo, yo, yo. No, what I meant was a vasectomy.
Oh, Paul would never get a vasectomy. He's such a baby when it comes to having his genitals worked over.
Jack, too, what is it with men and pain in their crotch anyway? So sensitive.
I don't know. We women have been peeked at, poked at, and probed for centuries. You'd think we were the Discovery Channel, for God's sake.
You know, somebody ought to explain to them that they're only going to take a little tiny piece of twine out of their little tiny scrotum. It's not like some big live 8-pound wet thing is going to work its way out of their little area.
Well, maybe we could suggest that they see this as their opportunity to have a natural experience.
Oh, perfect, a natural vasectomy. Oh, think of the bonding we could do. We could feed them ice chips, they could beg for drugs.
We could videotape it, yeah! Oh, and there they'd be, all pale and sweaty. But they'd still be beautiful to us.
When that doctor comes at them with that sharp instrument ready to cut and slice on their bodies, and their legs are spread wide apart, and their feet are in those stirrups, and every little hair is just standing on end. We could help them stay ahead of that pain with breathing.
What are you doing with Danny's underpants?
Oh, it was from yesterday when they all got muddy out back. Wait a minute, I just had an odd thought. Look at this. I found it in the laundry. I just assumed it was Adams.
Well, it can't be Adams. That signature says Hartman. That's the elementary school principal. I can't believe Danny's in trouble again.
I can't believe Adams not.
They're gonna expel him. I've already been in to see the principal 4 times this year. And every time I sit Danny down and explain to him, if he does something wrong, he's gonna be punished. And he goes right out and does it again.
Oh, just like Adam.
I don't understand it. Why can't we get through to them?
Mom, I need some ice.
What for?
Daddy slammed his hand in the drawer again.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't come down too hard on Danny. I mean, the truth is, I don't know for sure that it's him.
Exactly. I mean, it could be Blake.
Blake? That wouldn't be fair. Blake's my good kid.
Hey, good kids get in trouble all the time, which means it could be Casey.
Well, I'm going to start dinner, and then I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Me too. Bye.
Hello, Domino's?
Mom, Danny hit me with the hard ball. It was an accident. Then why'd you yell bullseye?
The name's Kellogg. We'll have the usual. All right, both of you, sit down. Now. We need to talk. How was school today?
Mom, today was
Danny
totally
first.
Awesome. I only got 1 wrong on my spelling test.
1 wrong? Stop lying. You're in enough trouble.
It's true. I spelled dog with 3 G's instead of 2. You've got to believe him, Mom. Who would make up something that stupid? Shut up. Hey, I'm trying to help. Look, Mom, I know that Danny does some things that make him seem like a bad kid, like selling his baseball glove, losing his library book, and like burying his report card under the swing set.
You buried your report card?
She didn't know that. She does now. Bullseye.
Excuse me, can I have your attention here for a minute? I drive carpool tomorrow. If I should run into, say, your principal, is there anything I should know?
Yeah, don't shake hands with her. She picks her nose.
Tiffany, get up. Come here.
What's wrong now, Mom? The television's on.
Tiffany, can we talk woman to woman? I guess not. So I'll talk, you'll listen. The rules in our house are these. Nobody lays on anybody. unless I say it's okay. And if you don't believe me, just ask his father. Oh, there you are. I want to talk to you. How's everything at school?
Well, we've got a little problem.
What?
You got 2 wrong on my math homework.
I got 2 wrong?
I'm worried, Mom. If you can't handle 2nd grade, what's going to happen when I get older?
Casey, I already did the 2nd grade, and nobody helped me with my homework.
Were your grades any good?
My grades are not the point. We're talking about you here. Now, let's just start this over. How's everything at school?
Not great. You got 2 wrong on my math homework.
That's attitude. Don't give me attitude, young lady. Do you have attitude at school?
No.
Do you ever get in trouble at school?
No.
Never?
Never.
Doesn't that get a little boring?
Would you like me to get in trouble at school?
Hey, Mom, can Tiffany sleep over tonight?
Sure, what a great idea. Why don't the 2 of you just use my bedroom?
Wow, what a great mom.
Honey, have you seen my blue shirt with the button-down collar?
It's in the to-be iron pile.
Well, what about the gray and white stripe?
It's in the to-be washed pile.
So, do I have any clean shirts?
There's a mint green one the boys gave me for Father's Day.
Honey, I'll make it work. I'm a computer troubleshooter. People expect mint green.
I'm a terrible wife.
No, honey, you're a terrific wife. Just don't open up a laundry and promise same-day service.
Is that what I am to you, a washing machine?
Either this is a case of hormones or I married Sybil.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little distracted tonight. It hasn't been a good day.
Is this about Danny again? Look, honey, until you get to school in the morning, you're not even going to know that he's the one in trouble.
I know, that's what Marilyn keeps telling me, but it's more than that. I mean, look at Barbara. Little Miss Perfect. She's a constant reminder to me of the mother I'm not. And this afternoon, Blake and her Matthew were playing on the fence out back. The fence falls over and Barb comes running out with her little first aid kit. She's rocking Matthew gently. She's dabbing his wound with a sterile cotton swab. And me? I'm screaming at Blake. You get off that fence! Didn't I tell you you'd get hurt on that damn fence?
This is definitely hormones.
Maybe. Remember it if we think about getting pregnant again.
Carol, honey, sit down. You're a very good mother.
I try to be. I used to read to the kids when they were little. But I gotta tell you, Paul, that book got too long. I skipped pages till they were old enough to know the difference. And I like to play with the kids, I really do. Do you know how hard it is to play that Super Mario Brothers 3 and really care what level you're at? Do you know how many times I've made Luigi jump into that hot lava just to get out of playing that damn game?
Does that mean I didn't really beat you?
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you, Jack.
Love you too.
Do you think Adam loves Tiffany?
What?
I'm just afraid he's going to get married and drop out of school.
Marilyn, before you drop out of school, you have to drop in.
Did you see the size of the hickey on his neck?
Yes, and I'm jealous. Turn out the light.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little distracted tonight. This hasn't been a very good day.
It's okay.
But now Casey's getting into the act, too. 7 years old and she's developing attitude. I didn't develop attitude till I developed breasts.
I love it when you talk about your breasts.
Yeah, this is serious.
Yes, I know. It's going to be tax season soon and I'll be too tired. Hey, what about a fantasy? Do you have a fantasy?
Well, yes, I do. You love it when I have fantasies, don't you? This is a very special fantasy.
All right.
I'm in Target. And I'm with the children, and they're dressed perfectly. Oh, that's because they let me choose what they're wearing today. They're walking in equal distance between the cart and the shelves. No one is touching anything. No one is touching me. I find everything I need. I'm first in line, and there are prices on each item. We get outside, and the children are having a little discussion. No, you can sit in the front seat this time. We're driving home safely. I don't have to slam on the brakes just to teach them they should be wearing their seatbelt. We get home, and they're carrying the packages from the car to the house. And the only attitude I get is grateful.
That's a tough one.
No, Barb, you're not bothering me. Fact is, this time I remembered the bake sale. Am I baking? Old-fashioned pound cake made with real butter. Fabulous recipe. Been in the family for ages. I gotta run, Barb. My ladies' book club just arrived. Sit down, hon. It was Danny, wasn't it? Did he punch a kid at recess? Did he cheat on a test? Did he get someone pregnant? Come on, you can tell me. I'm Adam's mother, remember? Whatever happened, I've already been through it.
They said something nice about him.
Except that.
They said he's a pretty bright kid, and he's finally starting to apply himself. They just wanted me to know.
Oh, that's terrific, hon. That's great.
Now, if I could just be sure he didn't deliberately hide that note.
Well, there are some things a mother shouldn't question. Just enjoy the moment.
You know, just when you've had it up to here with your kids, they go out and do something that reminds you of why you put up with it all and how dull things would be without them. The little boogers.
I know, but one day they will be gone. You know, Adam's 16 and I'm already thinking about that. Sometimes I'll look in his eyes and I'll see that precious 5-year-old was there just a minute ago. And I miss him. I still want to hold him. I want to give him a hug and pull him on my lap like the little boy I remember. I just know he'd never let me.
Well, maybe you could sit on his lap.
I can't. Tiffany's there. My daughter did this. Isn't it beautiful? You know, I'm continually amazed at how prolific she is.
Displaying your child's artwork is easy. Disposing of it is a whole other issue. That's why we've developed the special Mommy Fold. Notice how Marilyn does a smooth twist and roll of the artwork so that no part of the artwork is showing, then slides it into and under the trash so that it's undetectable.
The only problem you might run into is if your child takes out the garbage.
Virtually foolproof.